Caution, chosen one. Something extraordinary in the universe is happening. Don't regret missing this. Tonight, and for the next 24 hours, something ancient, something profoundly powerful is awakening in the cosmos, and its energy is aimed directly at you. This is not a drill. This is not another casual astrological update. Between November 17th and November 19th, a lunar energy shift so rare, so potent, that it has been whispered about in sacred texts and charted by ancient mystics for millennia, is reaching its absolute zenith. This is a divine warning, a cosmic course correction, and an unparalleled opportunity for those who have been chosen for this exact moment in human history. Many will feel a strange pull, an unexplainable restlessness, and they will dismiss it. They will see a bright moon in the sky and think nothing of it, continuing on with their lives, blind to the dimensional doorway that is swinging wide open. But you are different. You are a chosen one. You feel the hum in your bones, the static in the air, the deep cellular knowing that everything is about to change. If you are watching this video right now, it is because your soul's frequency is already attuned to this event. You were guided here. There are no accidents in the universe, only divine appointments. If you can already feel this energy stirring deep within your spirit, a feeling of anticipation or even a slight nervousness, like you're standing at the edge of a great precipice, like this video right now, this is more than just a click. It is a signal to the universe, an energetic flare that declares you are awake, you are aware, and you are ready to receive the downloads that are coming. And if you have not yet joined our family of lightworkers, I urge you to subscribe to Power Inside You this very second. In the days and weeks ahead, the energetic landscape will be volatile, and you will need a daily shield, a spiritual compass to navigate these powerful cosmic tides. Do not attempt to walk through this alone. We are your guide. Now, to formally begin this activation, to anchor your energy into this sacred portal, I want you to go to the comments right now and type the number 888. 8 is the number of infinity, of karmic balance, and of immense, unlimited abundance. By typing 888, you are weaving your intention into the fabric of this event, declaring to your higher self and your spirit guides that you are ready for the profound shift, the quantum leap in your reality that has been destined for you. What is unfolding is a deep and powerful communication from the divine, from God, from Source, whatever you call the infinite intelligence that animates all of existence. This lunar energy is not just passive light. It is encoded with information, with warnings, with activation codes designed to unlock dormant aspects of your DNA and your consciousness. Over these next 3 days, this divine intelligence will manifest in your life as a series of miracles, 9 specific, verifiable signs. These are not coincidences. They are divine signposts, meticulously placed on your path to confirm you are on the right track and to prepare you for what is coming next. Pay attention. Your destiny hangs in the balance. The first miracle you must be watching for is what the ancients called the sacred echo. This is an internal phenomenon, and it is the very first sign that your psychic senses are being amplified by this lunar gateway. You will begin to hear a faint, persistent inner voice. This is not your normal internal monologue, the voice of your ego that chatters about your to-do list or your worries. No, this is different. It is a calm, clear, and deeply resonant voice that seems to come from a place of profound wisdom. It may sound like a whisper just behind your ear, or it may manifest as a single, recurring thought that repeats itself with unusual clarity, a thought that feels less like you created it and more like you. received it. It might be a simple phrase like, "It's time," or "Look closer," or "You are protected." For many, this will be accompanied by physical sensations. You may experience a sudden, high-pitched ringing in one or both of your ears that lasts for just a few moments. Do not be alarmed. This is not tinnitus. This is the sound of your energetic body being recalibrated to a higher frequency, the sound of cosmic data being downloaded directly into your consciousness. You might also feel a strange pressure at your temples or at the back of your neck. This is the activation of your higher chakras, particularly your third eye and your crown chakra, as they open up to receive the celestial light. This sacred echo is God's first warning. You are being asked to silence the noise of the outside world and to listen, truly listen, to the guidance of your own soul. The veil between our world and the spirit world is thinning to the width of a razor's edge, and your ancestors, your guides, are using this opportunity to speak to you directly. When you experience this, stop what you are doing. Breathe. Acknowledge the message, even if you don't fully understand it. Write it down. This is the first key to unlocking the power of this energy shift. You are being taught to trust your intuition on a level you have never experienced before. The second miracle will begin to manifest in your external reality, proving that the internal shift is real and powerful. I call this the synchronicity storm. The universe is about to stop whispering and start shouting, using the language of signs and symbols. The most common manifestation of this will be the appearance of repeating number sequences. You will glance at the clock and see 1111, 222, or 333. You will see these numbers on license plates, on receipts, on your phone battery percentage. Each of these numbers is a coded message. 1111 is a gateway, a sign of rapid manifestation and a call to focus your thoughts. 222 is a message of balance and trust, assuring you that you are in the right place at the right time. 333 is a confirmation that your ascended masters and spirit guides are surrounding you with love and protection. But the synchronicity storm goes far beyond mere numbers. You will think of a long-lost friend, and moments later, they will call or text you. You will be struggling with a specific problem, and you will overhear a conversation between strangers that provides the exact answer you were looking for. You will see symbolic animals appear in unusual places, an owl in the middle of the day, a hawk landing right in front of you, a swarm of butterflies that seems to follow you. These are not random occurrences. This is the holographic nature of our universe revealing itself to you. The intense lunar energy is aligning the vibrational matrix of reality around your own personal frequency. It is a divine feedback loop. God is showing you, in real, tangible terms, that your thoughts, your energy, your intentions are powerfully shaping the world around you. This is a critical warning about the power of your focus. During this 3-day portal, whatever you focus on, whether it is fear or love, lack or abundance, will be amplified and mirrored back to you at an astonishing speed. The universe is testing your mastery. It is asking you, are you a conscious creator, or are you a passive victim of your circumstances? The synchronicity storm is your training ground for instant manifestation. Use it wisely. If you have witnessed a synchronicity storm in the last 24 hours, if you have seen the numbers, if you have experienced one of these uncanny coincidences, confirm it in the comments below by typing, "I am aligned." Let your fellow chosen ones know they are not alone in this beautiful, mystical experience. Let the collective energy of our tribe amplify this connection to the divine. This collective declaration creates a powerful energetic grid around our community, strengthening our connection and our ability to harness this cosmic wave. The third miracle is one of the most profound and can be deeply unsettling if you are not prepared for it. This is the purge of the shadow. As this high-frequency lunar light floods our planet and our energy fields, it acts like a brilliant light being shone into the darkest corners of a room. Anything that is not in alignment with your higher self, with your soul's true purpose, will be forced to the surface to be seen, acknowledged, and released. This can manifest as a sudden, intense wave of emotion that seems to come out of nowhere. You might find yourself crying without knowing why, or feeling a surge of anger or grief related to events from your distant past wounds you thought you had already healed. Do not be afraid. This is a gift. This is a cosmic detoxification. The lunar energy is helping you to purge dense, heavy vibrations from your cellular memory, vibrations that have been holding you back, limiting your potential, and blocking your blessings for years, perhaps even for lifetimes. You may also experience this purge through your dreams. Prepare for incredibly vivid, intense, and symbolic dream states. You may have nightmares where you confront old fears, or you may have dreams where you relive past traumas. When you awaken, do not dismiss these as just bad dreams. They are a sacred spiritual process. Your subconscious mind is using the dream state, unhindered by the ego, to process and release lifetimes of karmic baggage. This is a critical warning about emotional suppression. You cannot carry this old, heavy energy into the new reality you are creating. You are being asked to face your shadows, not with judgment, but with compassion and forgiveness. When these emotions or memories arise, do not push them down. Find a quiet space, breathe into the feeling, thank it for the lesson it taught you, and then consciously release it. You can visualize it as a dark smoke leaving your body, being transmuted by the brilliant light of the moon. This shadow purge is making space within you. It is clearing the vessel so that it can be filled with more light, more love, and more abundance than you ever thought possible. This is the necessary death before the rebirth. Embrace it. The fourth miracle is a beautiful and direct consequence of the third. It is called the ancestral connection. Once you have begun to clear the dense energy of your personal shadow, a new clarity emerges, and with it, a new and powerful connection to your lineage. During this November 17 to 19 gateway, the thinning veil will not only allow your guides to speak to you, but it will also create a powerful bridge to the wisdom of your ancestors. You may feel their presence around you more strongly than ever before. You might catch a fleeting scent of your grandmother's perfume in a room where no one is present. You might hear a piece of music that powerfully reminds you of a departed loved one, feeling their love wash over you like a warm blanket. In your meditations or your dreams, you may receive visions or messages from them. They may appear to you not as they were in sickness or old age, but as vibrant, powerful, light-filled beings, offering you their guidance, their strength, and their blessings. This is happening because your DNA is being activated. Remember, you carry the memories, the skills, the triumphs, and the resilience of every single person in your bloodline within your very cells. This lunar energy is unlocking that sacred library. The struggles they endured, the wisdom they gained, it is all accessible to you now. This is a divine warning against feeling isolated or alone. You are not a solitary being struggling against the world. You are the culmination of a long and powerful line of survivors, of visionaries, of healers, and of warriors. Their strength is your strength. Their wisdom flows through your veins. You may feel a sudden urge to explore your family history, to look at old photographs, or to visit a place that was meaningful to your lineage. Follow these urges. This is your soul calling you to reclaim your inheritance. You are being asked to heal not only your own wounds, but the transgenerational trauma of your entire family line. By doing so, you not only liberate yourself, but you send that healing energy backward and forward through time, liberating your ancestors and all future generations to come. You are the anchor point for your entire lineage. This is an immense responsibility, but it is also your greatest source of power. The fifth miracle is a profound deepening of the subconscious cleanse you have already begun, and it is perhaps the most direct and potent form of communication you will receive during this entire 3-day window. This is the activation of the dream portal. Your dream state is not merely a byproduct of your brain processing daily events, it is a very real, non-physical dimension, a classroom, a training ground, and a meeting place for your soul. And right now, under the influence of this supercharged lunar energy, the veil between your conscious mind and this sacred dreamscape has been completely dissolved. This is a warning to take your dreams with the utmost seriousness. They are no longer just dreams. They are direct messages from your higher self, divine intelligence, and your entire spiritual team. They are a nightly briefing on your spiritual progress and your next steps. Pay close attention, because your dreams will now fall into 3 distinct, powerful categories. The first category is prophetic and precognitive dreams. You will begin to receive flashes of your own future or the future of those close to you. These may not be grand, dramatic visions, but small, verifiable glimpses. You might dream of a conversation with your boss about a new project, and the very next day, that exact conversation happens word for word. You might dream of a specific street sign or building, only to find yourself driving past it unexpectedly a day later. You might have a dream that leaves you with a distinct feeling, a warning about a person's intentions, or a feeling of excitement about an upcoming opportunity. These are not coincidences. The lunar frequency is temporarily collapsing the linear perception of time, allowing your consciousness to drift into the sea of infinite potential and retrieve probable future events. This is a training exercise from the universe. It is teaching you to trust the subtle information that your soul is constantly receiving. When you have one of these dreams, write it down in detail the moment you wake up. Note the symbols, the colors, the feelings. When it comes to pass in your waking life, make a note of that as well. You are building a muscle of psychic awareness, creating a bridge of trust between your conscious mind and your intuitive, all-knowing soul. The second category of dreams you will experience is visitation dreams. As the veil thins, your departed loved ones and your spirit guides will use this opportunity to connect with you in the most direct way possible. A visitation dream is profoundly different from a normal dream about someone who has passed. In a regular dream, the person may act erratically, or the dream may feel disjointed, like a memory being replayed. A visitation dream, however, feels hyper-real, more real than your waking life. The colors are more vibrant, the clarity is absolute, and you are fully aware that you are interacting with the spirit of your loved one. They will often appear healthy, radiant, and at peace. They will not speak with their mouth, but you will hear them perfectly in your mind. A form of telepathic communication. They will come to you with a message of love, reassurance, forgiveness, or a piece of specific guidance you desperately need to hear. You will awaken from this dream with an overwhelming sense of peace and a deep, unshakable knowing that the encounter was absolutely real. You will feel the lingering emotion of their love for hours, even days afterward. This is a divine gift, a reminder that you are never alone and that love transcends all dimensions. This is a warning against the illusion of separation. Your guides and ancestors are always with you, and during this portal, they are breaking through to give you the support you need to navigate the immense changes ahead. Cherish these visitations. They are a sacred blessing meant to fortify your spirit. This is not for everyone. It's for the chosen who are ready to change their reality. I released a members-only deep briefing called Warning to all the chosen ones. New moon in Scorpio on November 20 will shock everyone. What the universe hiding will change everything. Prepare for the biggest spiritual awakening new moon portal of 2025. In that video, I reveal the exact activations and protections you must do. Click the description link or the pinned comment and watch it before the energy lands. If you skip this window, you may never get this same upgrade. The third and final category is what I call instructional and symbolic dreams. These are dreams where your subconscious and your higher self are working together to provide you with a roadmap for your healing and your mission. These dreams are like a personalized movie, rich with archetypes and metaphors that speak directly to the language of your soul. You might dream you are climbing a mountain but feel stuck on a ledge. This is your soul, showing you where you are facing a block in your life. You might dream of finding a hidden key, symbolizing that you have just unlocked a new talent or solution. You may dream of being in a classroom, being taught a strange new skill, only to find that skill becoming relevant in your life days later. Pay special attention to any animals, objects, or numbers that appear. These are not random. They are specific symbols from the universal consciousness. A snake may represent transformation and healing. Water represents the state of your emotions. A house represents your own self. Each room, a different aspect of your psyche. If you have these dreams, do not try to analyze them with pure logic. Instead, when you wake up, close your eyes and ask your heart, what was the feeling of that dream? What is the core message for me? The lunar energy is enhancing your ability to understand this symbolic language. You are being given direct, actionable intelligence from the deepest parts of your being. This is a warning against ignoring your inner world. The greatest treasures, the most profound answers you seek, are not outside of you. They are within you, waiting to be unlocked in the sacred theater of your dreams. To activate this portal consciously, before you go to sleep tonight, hold a glass of water in your hands and speak your intention into it. Say, "Tonight, I open myself to clear, loving, and helpful guidance from my highest self. I ask to remember my dreams with perfect clarity upon waking." Then, drink the water. Water is crystalline and programmable, and this simple act of intention will turn your dream state into a powerful tool for energy manipulation and divine communication. If you have experienced a vivid, meaningful dream in the past 48 hours that you know was more than just a dream, go to the comments right now and type, "My third eye is open." This declares to the universe that you are receptive to the wisdom of the dream world and ready to receive even clearer guidance. This affirmation aligns your energy with the frequency of clairvoyance and opens the channels for even more profound dreamtime revelations. The sixth miracle is one that grounds all of this spiritual and esoteric experience into the most tangible thing you possess, your physical body. As this tidal wave of high-frequency lunar light washes over you, it is not just your mind or your spirit that is being affected. Your very biology is being rewritten. This is the physical body upgrade. Your body is a bioelectrical, crystalline vehicle, and in order to hold the immense 5D light codes that are flooding the planet, it must undergo a profound recalibration. This process can be confusing and even alarming if you don't understand what is happening. This is a divine warning to honor your body as a temple and to pay attention to its new and evolving needs. The first sign of this upgrade is a sudden and dramatic shift in your dietary cravings and tolerances. You may wake up one morning with a complete and total aversion to the foods you used to love. Heavy, dense foods like red meat, processed sugars, and excessive dairy will suddenly feel toxic in your system. The very thought of them might make you feel nauseous. Conversely, you will develop an intense craving for high-vibration, light-filled foods. Fresh organic fruits, leafy green vegetables, nuts, seeds, and clean, purified water. You might find yourself wanting to eat much less than you normally do, or you might be drawn to periods of fasting. This is not a health fad. This is your body's innate intelligence speaking to you. It is instinctively rejecting dense energies that lower its frequency and demanding the pure, living energy it needs to rebuild its cellular structure to accommodate more light. Listen to these cravings. Your body knows exactly what it needs to complete this upgrade. Another profound physical manifestation is the disruption of your sleep patterns. Many of you will find yourselves waking up wide awake at the exact same time, every night, most commonly between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. Do not be frustrated. Do not label this as insomnia. This is a sacred appointment. This hour is known as the divine hour, or the hour of the soul. It is a time when the collective conscious mind of humanity is at its quietest, and the veil between worlds is at its absolute thinnest. When you wake up during this time, it is because your soul and your guides are actively working on your energetic body, downloading new software and clearing old programming without the interference of your conscious ego. Instead of tossing and turning, accept this as a gift. Get up for a few minutes, drink some water, look out the window at the moon. Meditate, pray, or simply sit in the stillness and listen. You are in a highly receptive, super-conscious state. The insights and ideas that come to you during this time are pure, unadulterated guidance from Source. You are being given a private, uninterrupted audience with the divine. Furthermore, you may experience a host of strange and unexplainable physical sensations. Many will feel what is being called Ascension flu symptoms that mimic the flu, but you are not actually sick. You may feel waves of exhaustion that come and go, dizzy spells, pressure in your head, especially around the third eye area, or unexplained aches and pains that move around your body. This is the physical sensation of dense, trapped energy and karmic patterns being dislodged from your tissues and organs. You might also experience heart palpitations or a fluttering feeling in your chest. While you should always consult a professional for health concerns, understand that this is very often the energetic activation of your heart chakra. Your heart is being rewired to be able to broadcast and receive love on a much higher, unconditional frequency. This is the engine of the 5D experience. To navigate this physical upgrade, the most important thing you can do is surrender. Do not fight the process. Rest when you feel tired. Drink an exceptional amount of water, as water is the conductor for all of this electrical and energetic activity in your body. And most importantly, ground yourself. Spend time in nature. Walk barefoot on the grass or the earth for at least 10 minutes a day. This allows your body to discharge the excess, chaotic energy it is purging, and to draw up the stabilizing, healing energy of Mother Earth. You are a bridge between heaven and earth, and this lunar event is solidifying that connection in your very form. If you have felt any of these physical shifts in the past few days, from the strange new food cravings to waking up at 3 a.m. or feeling those unexplainable energy rushes, validate your experience in the comments by typing, "I am upgrading." This powerful affirmation sends a signal of cooperation to your body's innate intelligence. It tells your cells that you are consciously participating in this evolution, which will help your physical body integrate these new light codes with far greater grace and ease. Let us create a collective field of healing for all who are experiencing the intensity of this upgrade. The seventh miracle that will manifest during this potent lunar gateway is the great unveiling of truths. As your internal world is purged, your intuition is sharpened, and your physical body is upgraded. Your ability to perceive reality itself undergoes a radical transformation. The brilliant, high-frequency light of this moon acts as a cosmic truth serum, illuminating everything that was once hidden in shadow, both in your personal life and on the world stage. This is a warning that illusions you have been clinging to are about to shatter, and while this process can be jarring, it is the ultimate liberation. The first place this unveiling will occur is in your personal relationships. People around you, whom you have known for years, will suddenly reveal their true colors. The energetic masks they wear will become transparent to you. A friend you once thought was supportive might suddenly feel incredibly draining, and you will see with crystal clarity how the relationship is built on energetic vampirism. A partner's subtle manipulations or a family member's hidden jealousy will become glaringly obvious, impossible to ignore any longer. Conversely, the quiet, genuine souls in your life will shine with an even greater brilliance. You will feel their love and support on a soul level. This is not you becoming judgmental. This is you becoming discerning. Your elevated frequency can no longer resonate with energies of deceit, control, or inauthenticity. The lunar energy is forcing an energetic alignment. Anything and anyone not in vibrational harmony with your true self will begin to fall away. Do not cling to these relationships out of guilt or nostalgia. Bless them, thank them for the lessons, and let them go. The universe is clearing space for your soul tribe, for the connections that will nourish and support the next phase of your journey. This unveiling extends beyond your personal circle. You will find yourself looking at the world and its systems with brand new eyes. The mainstream narratives broadcast through the media will suddenly feel hollow and transparently false. You will develop a profound disinterest in the superficial drama and celebrity culture that is used to distract the masses. Instead, you will feel an insatiable pull towards deeper truths, towards hidden history, towards understanding how the systems of finance, politics, and religion have been structured. You will begin to see the Matrix for what it is, a game, an illusion designed to keep humanity in a state of fear and limitation. This awakening can feel isolating. You might look at the people around you, still entranced by the show, and feel like you are from another planet. This is a critical part of the journey of a chosen one. You are waking up from times the dream, while others are still asleep. Asterisk within times it. This is a test of your courage and your sovereignty. Can you stand in your truth even when it makes you an outsider? Can you hold your light even when surrounded by darkness and confusion? The warning here is to not fall into despair or anger. Your role is not to forcibly wake everyone else up. Your role is to hold your own frequency, to be a lighthouse. By embodying this new truth and living from a place of authenticity and love, you create a ripple effect that gives others permission to awaken in their own divine timing. Finally, the most important unveiling is the one that happens within. The lies you have been telling yourself will become utterly unbearable. The self-deceptions that have kept you small and safe will feel like a cage you must break free from. The job you pretend to like, the passion you've dismissed as a silly hobby, the belief that you are not worthy of profound love or immense abundance. All of these internal falsehoods will be brought to the surface by the lunar light, demanding to be addressed. You will be faced with a clear and undeniable choice. Continue to live the comfortable lie or step into the terrifying, exhilarating, and authentic truth of who you are meant to be. This lunar energy is giving you the cosmic push you need to choose truth. It is the final key to unlocking your power. This is urgent. Do not skip this. Watch the members-only briefing. Warning to all the chosen ones, new moon in Scorpio on November 20 will shock everyone. What the universe hiding will change everything. Prepare for the biggest spiritual awakening new moon portal of 2025. I reveal the activations and protections you must do before the spiritual energy shifts. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment. Now, this window won't wait. The eighth miracle is the culmination of all the previous signs, the point where internal alchemy begins to precipitate into tangible, external reality. This is where the universe moves from showing you signs to delivering you results. This miracle is the sudden opening of destined doors, and it is the most exhilarating and potentially life-altering phase of this entire lunar portal. For months, perhaps even years, you have been working, praying, and visualizing a better life. You have felt a deep, persistent calling towards a higher purpose, a more abundant existence, a more authentic way of being, yet you have been met with obstacles at every turn. Doors have been slammed in your face, opportunities have vanished into thin air. You've felt like you're pushing a giant boulder up a hill, only to have it roll back down again and again. This is a divine warning to stop pushing, stop struggling. The universe is about to show you that when you are in true alignment, the path is not a struggle. It is a joyous unfolding. During this November 17 to 19 gateway, as a direct result of your shadow work, your physical upgrade, and your commitment to truth, your core vibrational frequency is undergoing a monumental shift. You are, in essence, becoming a new person on an energetic level. And because you are now broadcasting a new signal into the quantum field, the universe must, by law, rearrange itself to match your new frequency. This is the law of resonance in action. What this looks like in your practical, day-to-day life will be nothing short of miraculous. The very same door that was once bolted shut will suddenly, inexplicably, swing wide open. The job you applied for 6 months ago and never heard back from? Expect a call out of the blue, offering you a position that is even better than the one you originally wanted. The loan application that was rejected? A new path to funding will appear from an unexpected source, with more favorable terms than you could have imagined. That creative project you felt inspired to start, but didn't know how. The perfect collaborator, the necessary resources, or the flash of insight you needed will arrive as if delivered by divine appointment. This is the universe responding to your new state of being. You are no longer a vibrational match for struggle, for rejection, for not enough. You are now a vibrational match for flow, for acceptance, for divine support. Pay very close attention to the opportunities that appear during these 72 hours. They will often arrive from the most unexpected of places and may not look exactly like you pictured them in your mind. This is a test of your flexibility and your trust. Your ego may have a very specific, rigid plan for how your success should unfold. Your soul, in partnership with the universe, has a far more creative and efficient plan. Let go of your attachment to a specific outcome and open yourself to the magic of surprise. This miracle also applies profoundly to the realm of relationships. If you have been calling in your divine counterpart, your soulmate, be prepared. The energetic clearing you have undergone has made you a radiant beacon for the specific soul frequency you are meant to connect with. This doesn't mean you have to be out searching. You could meet this person in the most mundane of circumstances, in a grocery store, at a coffee shop, through a chance encounter that seems like a complete coincidence. The hallmark of this destined connection will be the feeling of instant recognition, a deep sense of, I know you, on a soul level that transcends time and space. For those already in relationships, this energy will act as an accelerator. If the connection is based on true soul alignment and unconditional love, this lunar gateway will elevate it to a new level of intimacy, understanding, and shared purpose. If the relationship is a karmic lesson that has reached its completion, the energy will facilitate a swift, clear, compassionate separation, freeing both souls to move on to their destined paths. The warning here is clear. Do not be afraid of the change. The universe is clearing what is not meant for you to make room for what is. These open doors are not a lucky break. They are your birthright. You have done the inner work, and this is your divine reward. Your only job now is to have the courage to walk through these doors when they appear. Do not hesitate. Do not second guess. The timing is perfect. This is the beginning of you stepping into the life that has been waiting for you all along. If you are ready to walk through your destined doors, if you are ready to release the struggle and embrace the flow of divine support and abundance that is rightfully yours, go to the comments now and declare with all the power of your being, I am ready for my miracles. This is not just a comment, it is a sacred contract with the universe. It is you signing off on the divine plan, giving your full and conscious consent to the blessings that are now rushing towards you. Let your declaration be a beacon that guides your miracles home. The ninth and final miracle is the most subtle, yet it is the most profound and the most enduring. It is the anchor point for all the changes that have taken place and the very foundation upon which you will build your new reality. This is the arrival of what I call indestructible inner peace. This is the ultimate gift of this lunar gateway. After the emotional purge, the physical recalibration, the shattering of illusions, and the exhilarating opening of new doors, a new state of being will begin to settle within you. It is a deep, quiet, unshakable calm that is not dependent on any external circumstances. This is a divine warning that your source of power, peace, and security is not and never was in the outside world. It is within you. You will begin to notice that the things that used to trigger you, the anxieties that used to plague your mind, the worries about the future that kept you up at night, they have lost their power. They may still arise as fleeting thoughts, but they will no longer be able to hook you. It will be as if you are the deep, calm ocean, and these old fears are just small waves on the surface that rise and fall without disturbing your depths. This is the sign that you have successfully shifted your identity from your ego mind to your soul's consciousness. Your ego lives in a constant state of fear, judgment, and perceived lack. It is always seeking validation from the outside world. Your soul, on the other hand, knows that it is eternal, that it is unconditionally loved, and that it is an inseparable part of the divine intelligence of the universe. It knows that it is always safe, always provided for, and always guided. This indestructible inner peace will become your new compass. In the past, you may have made decisions based on fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of scarcity. Now, you will begin to make decisions from this place of profound inner calm. You will find yourself navigating challenges not with panic, but with a quiet confidence and a deep knowing that everything is unfolding for your highest good, even when you cannot see the full picture. This is the state of being known as Wu Wei. In Taoist philosophy, the state of effortless action, of moving in perfect harmony with the flow of the universe. You will stop forcing, and you will start allowing. You will stop controlling, and you will start co-creating. This peace is not passivity, it is the most potent form of power. From this state of inner stillness, you will have access to a level of creativity, inspiration, and wisdom that was previously blocked by the noise of your anxious mind. The most brilliant solutions to your problems will arise effortlessly from this silence. Your most inspired actions will be born from this place of peace. This is the frequency of the 5D reality that so many speak of. It is not a physical place you go to, it is a state of consciousness you embody. And this lunar portal is your grand initiation into that state. This peace will also radically transform how you interact with the world. You will no longer need anything from anyone. You won't need their approval, their validation, or their agreement. Because you are filled with a sense of wholeness from within, you will begin to interact with others from a place of overflow. You will give your love, your wisdom, and your support freely, without any expectation of return, because you are drawing from the infinite well of peace within your own heart. This will make you incredibly magnetic. People will be drawn to your calm, steady presence. They will feel safe and seen in your energy. You will become a source of stability and light for those who are still caught in the storms of their own egoic fear. This is the true meaning of being a light worker. It is not about actively doing anything. It is about being. The frequency of peace so powerfully that it creates a resonant field that helps to calm the chaos in the world around you. This 9th miracle is the final confirmation that you have graduated. You have weathered the storm, you have faced your shadows, and you have emerged on the other side, not unscathed, but whole. The warning here is to guard this peace above all else. Make it your most prized possession. Nurture it daily with practices like meditation, mindfulness, and time in nature. Protect it by setting firm boundaries and refusing to engage with energies, people, or situations that threaten to pull you back into the chaos of the old world. This indestructible inner peace is the bedrock of your new life. It is the fertile ground from which all of your future miracles will grow. It is the kingdom of heaven, found right where it has always been, deep within your own sacred heart. Now that we have outlined all 9 miracles, let's talk about the practical art of energy manipulation during this pivotal time. Understanding these signs is only the first step. Consciously engaging with the energy is how you become a master of your own destiny. The lunar energy flooding the planet is raw, potent, and neutral, like electricity. You are the conductor, and it is your intention that directs its flow and determines what it will create in your life. The first key to energy manipulation is to become a conscious guardian of your focus. What you place your attention on, you energize. During these 3 days, make a pact with yourself to starve your fears and feed your dreams. When a thought of lack or worry enters your mind, do not fight it. Simply acknowledge it and gently pivot your focus to what you want to create. If you find yourself worrying about a bill, immediately visualize that bill being paid in full and feel the emotion of relief and gratitude as if it has already happened. This is not about pretending problems don't exist. It is about refusing to water the weeds. You are deliberately choosing to use your divine energy to nourish the flowers of your desired reality. This requires discipline, but it is the fundamental secret to all manifestation. The second key is to use the power of your emotions. Emotion is energy in motion. It is the fuel that powers your intentions and sends them out into the quantum field. The universe does not respond to your words or even your thoughts. It responds to the vibrational frequency of your feelings. During this gateway, your emotional state is amplified 1,000-fold. This is why the shadow purge is so critical. It clears out the dense, low-frequency emotions of fear, grief, and anger. Your task now is to consciously cultivate the high-frequency emotions of love, joy, gratitude, and peace. Find moments throughout your day to deliberately feel these emotions. Don't wait for a reason to be grateful. Feel gratitude for the air you are breathing, for the heart that is beating in your chest. Don't wait for a reason to feel joy. Put on a piece of music that uplifts your soul and dance for 5 minutes. Close your eyes and remember a time you felt unconditionally loved, and allow that feeling to permeate every cell of your being. This practice of emotional cultivation is the most powerful form of energy manipulation there is. You are tuning your personal broadcast to the frequency of the reality you wish to experience. When your emotional state matches the feeling of your wish fulfilled, it has no choice but to manifest in your life. This lunar energy is giving you a supercharged engine. Your emotions are the fuel. Use the highest grade fuel you can possibly generate. The third key to mastering this energy, a principle of advanced energy manipulation, is the practice of sacred neutrality. As the great unveiling shows you the chaos and the illusions of the old world, the instinct of the ego is to react with fear, anger, or despair. This reaction is a trap. It immediately lowers your frequency and plugs you back into the very matrix of fear you are trying to escape. Sacred neutrality is the art of observing the chaos without being consumed by it. It is watching the storm from the calm, unshakable center of your own being. During these 3 days, when you see disturbing news or encounter a fearful person, your task is to see it, acknowledge it, and then consciously unhook your energy from it. You can do this with a simple silent mantra: I see this, I acknowledge this, but I do not consent to this reality. I choose the frequency of love. This practice does not make you passive or uncaring. It makes you powerful. You cannot help a drowning person by jumping into the chaotic water and drowning with them. You help them by standing on the solid ground of your own inner peace and extending a hand. By holding the frequency of peace in the face of fear, you become a stabilizing anchor for the entire planet. You are, in effect, broadcasting a powerful signal of a different possibility, a different timeline, and that signal is a lifeline for humanity. Finally, the fourth key is to work with the element of water. Water is a liquid crystal, a conscious element that is deeply connected to the moon and to the realm of emotion. It is a powerful conduit for programming and amplifying energy. Throughout this November 17 to 19 portal, make a conscious effort to bless every single drop of water you consume. Before you drink, hold your glass in your hands. Close your eyes. Feel the powerful lunar energy in the sky, even in the daytime. Visualize that brilliant, silvery white light pouring down from the cosmos, entering your crown and flowing down your arms and into the water in your hands. Infuse the water with your intentions. Speak your affirmations to it, either aloud or in your mind. I program this water with the frequency of perfect health. I program this water with the frequency of unlimited abundance. I program this water to cleanse every cell of my body and activate my dormant DNA. Then, as you drink, feel that programmed, light-filled water being absorbed into your system, carrying your intentions to every corner of your being. This simple act turns every glass of water into a potent alchemical potion, a tool for rapid transformation that will accelerate your physical and energetic upgrade beyond measure. To bring all of this together, to give you a practical and powerful tool to harness the full potential of this moment, I want to share a sacred ritual with you. I call this the Lunar Soul Light Infusion. I urge you to perform this at least once during this 3-day window, preferably at night when you can see the moon. But its power is just as potent, even if it's cloudy or during the day, as the energy is omnipresent. First, find a quiet space where you will not be disturbed. Light a candle if you can, as fire is the element of rapid transformation. Take 2 small pieces of paper. On the first piece of paper, I want you to write down everything you are now choosing to release. This is your release declaration. Write down the fears, the limiting beliefs, the old stories, the unhealthy attachments, the patterns of self-sabotage. Be specific. I now release the belief that I am not worthy of wealth. I now release the fear of being seen in my full power. I now release my attachment to the outcome of specific situation. Feel the heavy energy of these things as you write them down, acknowledging them one last time. Now, on the second piece of paper, write your receiving declaration. This is where you write down everything you are calling into your life, written in the present tense as if it is already your reality. I am a powerful and conscious creator of my reality. I am living in a state of radiant health and vitality. I am a magnet for miracles and financial abundance. I am in a loving, harmonious, and supportive soulmate relationship. I am living my soul's purpose with joy and courage. As you write these statements, do not just think the words, feel the emotion of them. Feel the joy, the peace, the gratitude of this new reality. This is you tuning your entire being to the frequency of your desires. Once you have your 2 declarations, find a comfortable position, either sitting or standing, where you can feel the energy of the moon. If you are indoors, simply visualize it above you. Hold the release declaration in your hands. Read it aloud. With each item you read, visualize it as a dark, smoky cord extending from your energy field. Now, take a deep breath, and as you exhale, either safely burn this piece of paper in a fireproof bowl or tear it into the smallest possible pieces. As you do this, say aloud, with power and conviction, "By the sacred light of this moon, I release all that no longer serves me. I transmute this energy back to light." It is done. Feel the energetic cords being severed. Feel your energy field becoming lighter and clearer. Next, take your receiving declaration. Hold it to your heart. Close your eyes and visualize the brilliant, silver-white light of the moon pouring down, flowing into your crown chakra, filling your entire head, your throat, and then flooding your heart center where the paper rests. See the light from your heart infusing the words on the paper, making them glow with divine power. Now, read this declaration aloud, not as a wish, but as a statement of fact, as a decree to the universe. With each sentence, feel it anchoring into your being, becoming your truth. When you are finished, fold this paper and place it somewhere sacred on your altar, under your pillow, or in your wallet. This is your new energetic blueprint. Finally, to complete the ritual, ground this celestial energy. Visualize roots growing from the soles of your feet, going deep, deep down into the heart of Mother Earth. Feel her strong, stable, loving energy rising up, meeting the celestial light in your heart. You are now a fully activated and grounded bridge between heaven and earth. This ritual is an act of profound energy manipulation, a conscious declaration to the universe that you are ready to claim your sovereignty. If you commit to performing this sacred ritual, if you are ready to consciously release the old and decree the new, solidify your intention in the universal consciousness by going to the comments and typing, "My power is activated. This declaration will be a ripple in the quantum field, amplifying the power of your personal ritual and connecting you to the thousands of other chosen ones in this community who are doing this powerful work alongside you. And so we come to the great warning, the core message of this entire cosmic event. This lunar energy shift and the 9 miracles that accompany it are not just a fascinating spiritual experience. They are presenting you with a choice. This is the great bifurcation of timelines, the moment of decision. You are standing at a fork in the road. One path leads back to the familiar comfort of the old world. It is the path of the ego, of limitation, of fear, of playing small, of believing you are a victim of your circumstances. Many will choose this path. They will see the miracles and call them coincidence. They will feel the emotional purge and suppress it. They will hear the call of their soul and ignore it. They will cling to the sinking ship of the old paradigm because its familiarity feels safer than the unknown. The other path is the one you are being called to. It is the path of the soul. It is terrifying, yes, because it requires you to let go of everything you thought you knew about yourself and the world. It requires you to trust your intuition above all else, to walk into the unknown armed with nothing but your inner peace and a deep faith in the divine. It requires you to become the powerful, sovereign, creator being that you were always meant to be. This is the warning. You cannot have a foot on both paths. The energetic frequencies are now diverging so rapidly that to attempt to live in both worlds will create immense friction, chaos, and pain in your life. You must choose. This 3-day window is your moment of final decision. Will you answer the call? For those of you who choose the path of the soul, for those who consciously work with this energy, life after this November portal will be unrecognizable. The changes will not be temporary. The indestructible inner peace of the 9th miracle will become your new baseline state of being. Your heightened intuition will become your primary mode of navigation, guiding you effortlessly toward your highest good. Manifestation will no longer be a difficult practice you have to work at. It will become a natural and instantaneous byproduct of your aligned state of being. You will find yourself in a state of flow, where the right people, opportunities, and resources appear exactly when you need them, without struggle or strain. You will no longer operate from a place of neediness or lack, but from a place of wholeness and overflow. You will have become a walking portal, an anchor of the new 5D Earth frequency. Your very presence will be an activation for others. You will not need to preach or convince. Your light, your peace, your joy will be the most powerful sermon you could ever deliver. This is your destiny. This is why you were chosen to be here. Now, at this pivotal moment in human history, you are the midwives of a new world. So, as we bring this sacred transmission to a close, I want you to take a deep breath. Feel the power that has been activated within you throughout this journey. You have been given the roadmap of the 9 miracles. You have been given the keys to conscious energy manipulation. You now understand the profound choice that lies before you. This is not the end. It is the grand beginning. Remember who you are. You are not a fragile human being at the mercy of a chaotic universe. You are a divine, eternal, and infinitely powerful spark of God, of Source, of the Creator. You chose to be here. You have been training for this moment for lifetimes. All the challenges, all the heartbreaks, all the struggles of your past have been your training ground, forging you into the diamond-souled being you are today, capable of holding this immense light. Do not doubt yourself for one more second. Trust the signs. Trust your body. Trust your dreams. Above all, trust that deep, quiet, indestructible peace within you. It is your infallible compass, your direct line to the divine. You are not just witnessing the shift, you are the shift. To continue navigating this great awakening with clarity and strength, to receive the daily spiritual updates and energetic shielding you will need in the powerful days and weeks to come. Make sure you are subscribed to Power Inside You with your notification bell turned on. This is your home, your sanctuary, and your tribe. We are walking this path together for one final collective activation of power, to seal the work we have done here today and to declare to the heavens that you have made your choice. Go to the comments below and type with all the conviction of your soul, "It is done." This is the ultimate statement of creation. It is the frequency of faith and certainty. It is you claiming your new reality. The portal is open. Your destiny awaits. It is done.